I do what I do because I feel like people are too squirmish about sex. And I think that a lot of the problems that we have in society that are related to relationships and sex and reproduction, they tend to happen because of a lack of communication and a lack of empathy. And so those are the kind of things that I really do try and get across in my videos, which is about like leading by example, talking about sex, just being open about it and being unashamed and just being like, hey, I'm a young woman and it's okay for me to talk about these things and say all these things, and that doesn't make me a whore, it doesn't make me a slut, it just makes me a human. And then the other thing about empathy is just about like being able to relate to other people who are different to you. So like being able to empathize with like the LGBTQ plus community, even if you're not a part of that, and being able to recognize that even if certain issues like don't affect you, they're affecting somebody else, and like being an ally, I guess, because yeah.
So you kind of shock people into it because you're like, look, you're going to listen to me and I'm going to throw these things at you, and then they're going to have to deal with it because like, I watched that video Hannah did, and like, and now it's in my head. And I mean, that's a success. That's a win for you if you get people to watch it, right?
Yeah, I think it's just about normalizing it, I think.
Okay.
It's about just making it okay. And because I put out a lot of videos about sex, people often like come to me for advice about certain things, which I'll sometimes answer, and most of the questions that I get and most of the responses that people need is all they need to know is that their sexual behaviors, their sexual orientation, their emotions, their feelings and their bodies are normal.
Right.
The main question I get is, here's a bit of information about me, am I normal? I did this, is that normal? And the answer is yes, and also I hate the word normal.
Right.